Hello, everyone. How are you doing? Welcome to Blow the Whistle Sports with comedian actor PB Smiley.
Extraordinary.
And me, Wayne Holloway. How's everybody doing? How was your week?
First we got to apologize. I know you guys used to seeing us on Monday.
No, Tuesday.
Tuesday. So, we had some in-house flu.
Exactly.
A couple of us just,
Get better?
Yeah.
Them hot toddies work?
No. Anybody out there with kids, if you get your flu from your babies, it's a wrap. You'd rather get a cold from an adult, because when you get one from them kids, you don't know what the hell they done brought from school.
Oh, man.
And little man, he done brought it all. And speaking of school, what's up with your man, LeVar?
Oh,
Mr. Ball, man.
Hey, he wants some boys to play overseas.
He takes them out of school, though.
Hey, one wasn't going to be able to play, so he had to make sure that he was able to get back on that court.
Okay.
They both pro ball players. I guess they reached their dream. One at 16, the other one coming out of college, UCLA, after going on what do you want to call it?
A shopping spree. Shopping spree without the credit card. Speaking of that, I'm sorry, man. I got a chance to look at those other two. They kind of weak, man. They can't hoop, man. They ain't gonna do nothing no way. Leave them over there, man. I'm saying them people. They be honest, Pat.
They got to be something. Lithuania signed them.
I'm saying based off what you saw.
I think the younger ones could be something. I think the younger one would be better than the one that's in the NBA.
The one in the NBA, that's sad. That's sad. So, do you think that this guy is out of control? Has the father done him any justice? Because his goal was to defer all the fanfare. Like, whatever you guys got coming towards your way with the criticism, I'll deflect it. I'll take it. Has it backfired?
I guess that's yet to be seen. The judge is still out on that one.
I think it backfired.
You think it backfired?
Yeah, man. Because he's looking like an asshole, and his children looking like they can't play.
He's been looking like that. He's been looking like the extremist, but that's a dad's love for his sons.
I get the love, man, but nah, man.
Hey. Well, you know what?
They have a meeting with the dad, right?
The Lakers organization called a meeting with the dad. They wanted him to tone it down. He was speaking bad about the going coach right now,
right.
And they at least want him to, before you come out and publicly say something, come talk to us first,
right.
and basically get it approved. And he still, after the meeting, he came out and was like, "Look, I'm gonna say what I want to say." But yeah, I'll come talk to y'all.
But the thing is, I don't see how he has a position of importance.
Well, this is the main thing. When you sit on the court side,
right,
and you're that outspoken, the news always goes for the story.
Right.
So when it's dull and they're like, we don't have any story, they're like, LeVar Ball sitting right over there. This man has courtside seats. He's down there with Spike Lee and everybody.
I get that. I'm talking about the Lakers. I can see the Lakers like, you're nothing to us.
Well,
that's what I mean.
They can't do that. The media makes you relevant.
Okay.
And by him being on national TV, he's doing all these interviews.
Right.
It makes him relevant. When somebody talks and they're not on, and they don't have a camera in front of them, not a microphone in front of them, they're not relevant. They can't hurt you.
Right.
But when somebody has the big microphone in front of them and everybody's watching, everybody has an opinion, how can we say it's not relevant when Mr. President made him relevant?
That's true. Well, we got to let the football go. Basketball.
Oh, yeah.
As you can tell.
I was about to say, wait a minute.
I know, We got to talk about Week 15.
Woo!
Week 15. And we'll start off with one of the best that ever done it. Some say he was the best. I've studied a few. The Mel Grays, Deion Sanders. The greatest return man, Devin Hester.
Oh, wait. Before you go into that, I have to apologize to PB. The last show, we were talking about hits. I had to go back. I rewatched those hits. PB was right.
About what?
About the hit.
Oh, yeah.
The play was still going. And after watching it, the hit wasn't that bad.
Pittsburgh and Cincinnati Monday night, week before last.
Yeah, the hit wasn't that bad. So I wanted to go on record as apologizing that I seen it a different way.
Right.
It made it malicious when he stood over. Okay.
Yeah, he stood over him like Muhammad Ali.
Yeah.
Back in the day, how he used to knock fools out and stand over him.
He knocked him on his back, and the man was hurt.
Right.
Coincidentally, from that hit. And he's standing over him talking about, I float like a butterfly and sting like a bee.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's why the punishment was warranted, even though it was not a malicious hit.
And that was done by Juju, and he returns for Pittsburgh this week.
Oh, yeah.
It's going to be a great game.
Oh, yeah.
But let's go back to Mr. Devin Hester.
Woo! The fast man.
Man.
The wide receiver that never made wide receiver. Well,
right.
He had flashes.
Yeah.
He had flashes.
Yeah.
But his hands.
Yeah. He was more of he just was a return guy.
Yeah.
Some say he's the best. I mean, he's very top 5,
I think the best. He could get that ball and reverse the field and run past everybody.
Yeah, he was nice.
Grease lightning.
Yes. So we're going to miss him. All right. Man. More news. Jets QB. I know y'all like the Jets. I mean, they did better than they were supposed to do.
He predicted it.
Yeah, because
I didn't see it.
Vegas had them winning 3 games, so they got 5.
I'm gonna say it like this: Jets next season.
If they find a quarterback.
They better bring McCron back. That dude looked good.
Well, speaking of that, just to let you know while we're on that, he's out for the rest of the season, broken hand.
Yeah, did you see his interview when he was crying?
Yeah. Now, I like him.
I like him a lot.
But they're looking at it, Pac, from the standpoint of, can you give us your next 5 years? Give us the next 5 years. He's already, 37, 36?
Wow.
Yeah, he's up there, man. So I think would it be great for them if they can find a young quarterback and let him stay as a backup and mentor him.
Right.
You know what I mean?
So you don't think next season he should start and mentor?
If they can't find someone, yes, I agree. But I think they should go out now, man.
But for me, it was a losing season.
Right.
But seeing him play,
he did excellent.
He played with fire.
No, he was for that because no one expected it.
Okay.
And that dude. So next year they like, well, maybe they'll be ready.
Okay.
I'd like them to get one more game this year too. I'm gonna tell you.
Without him,
you're gonna laugh when I tell you.
Say it.
The last game of the season.
Who they play?
New England.
Okay, yeah.
They gonna rest all their players.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
No, hold on. What's Pittsburgh record?
Pittsburgh is
11-2.
Are you?
Yeah, 11-2.
Yeah, 11-2. Pittsburgh 11-2.
I take that back. I thought
New England is 10-3.
Okay, I take that back. Don't listen to me. Okay, your boy. I know you love to hear this. Mr. Reed for the Washington tight end.
Man,
is on IR. I know how you feel about
him. I'm upset. Man, why didn't they put him on IR weeks ago?
Right.
This man has been sitting on my fantasy football roster for this whole season, and he's giving me 2-3 games, and only one game that really meant anything.
I just think
he got a hangnail and he can't play.
And they show him. I've seen footage of him riding the bike. I'm thinking okay, if you can do all that, a hamstring.
Maybe he doesn't want to play for the organization.
Okay, I can see that.
He's had a injury that people come back from, but
I seen him
in a week or two.
Man, I'm watching this man ride the bike though, Pac. How you riding the bike with a torn hamstring?
Yeah, I bet you he'd be at the club at the night.
Exactly. You know what's funny? I'm gonna look that up. I'm gonna wait till Saturday and type in Read at the club. Because, Google will come back with everything.
Oh, yeah.
Read at the club.
You see him doing the stanky
leg with Marshawn. doing the mashed potato. All right, man. I know y'all happy to hear from me. Dealing with the next subject is about. And the person we're going to talk about. Mr. Robo Collarbone
Oh, my
Rogers.
goodness. Wow.
Yes. He is back. He is back.
Wow.
As of Tuesday night, Instagram said, I'm back. As of Wednesday, he will be starting, based off what they said Wednesday. Packett, I know he's going against your team.
Don't say nothing crazy.
No, I'm not. This is something we talked about right before we got on live. For the Packer fans that remember me saying he'll be back, and I thought it was actually he'll return against Minnesota, dealing with the team.
Did he get that bionic implant?
I think he did, man.
The $10 million man?
I don't even see any surgery marks. Somebody
else pointed that out to me, and they said they put something in there, but there's no surgery mark.
Yeah,
maybe he had one of those alien surgeons that they put the glue on where it just goes back perfect.
Yeah, and remember in 2005 he said he saw some UFOs. Him and his college compadre. Now,
man, that weed they were smoking, you guys to get some of that.
Packett. I know what we talked about before.
Okay.
But you Packer fans, I'm sorry. It's too little, too late.
Huntley would have to have done more for him to be relevant in his return.
Yeah.
And Huntley did not get the job done. Personally speaking, shout out to the Cali Cat Pack and the Roaring Riot. Me and PB, we trying to come to the to the little Christmas party.
I can do it.
We can do it.
I don't leave to Vegas for next week.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, because we got to travel out there. It's going to be like an hour. It's this little.
Well,
you guys really got us traveling.
Let's do it.
We gonna try to make it. PB said let's do it. We gonna try to make it the 17th. Cali Cat Pack. Hope to see you there. We gonna try to make it because we want to be there on time for the games, and get a good seat.
Right. Say what you gonna say about him, Mr. Aaron Rodgers playing against Cam.
He shouldn't be back right now, guys. Aaron Rodgers is one of the best quarterbacks in football. Why would you risk him playing this defense? If Peppers gets a hand on this man, oh my goodness. But I'm not talking any malicious or anything malicious going on. What I'm talking about is you're playing with the hopes that some other teams lose. Aaron Rodgers is too good for that. Put Huntley in and let us smack Huntley around so we can move on. Don't risk Aaron Rodgers in the game where maybe you can make it. Right. If you controlled your own future, then put him back. Now, speaking for Carolina, I feel good about this game. Real good.
Now, y'all should get that one. Now, other news, Carson Wentz.
Oh,
Philadelphia fans out there, I mean,
what is it about this season?
I don't know, man. But how does he walk off with that? So, for those who don't know, he has a torn ACL against the Rams this past Sunday.
That's crazy, man.
And he was balling in that game. He balled the whole season, but that game he was nice.
Two of our top quarterbacks went down this season. Watson first, now Wentz.
Yeah.
Oh, and not to downplay Aaron Rodgers going out on IR for them 6 weeks, but these guys are gone, period.
Right.
Aaron Rodgers was looking back. He came back in 3 weeks after he was gone.
Yeah.
Wow, Wentz.
Dude, how do they fare now that he's not going to,
Well, you got to remember, they're in the NFC, and there's a lot of teams in the NFC. NFC is like the West in basketball. It's like the best. So it's crazy, but Foles is not a joke. Foles was winning before Wentz.
Yes.
So
He led them to the playoff push a few years back.
Like I told people were getting excited, and now I feel they went from Superman to Clark Kent, but you can't be sure until you see how they play these last 3 games. If Wentz wins only 1 and loses 2, they're going to have problems. Wentz has to win at least 2 or all the rest of these last games for me to feel like to have confidence in him in the playoffs.
Now, for you Philadelphia fans, in my view, you guys are going to be fine. Folks is going to play a notch underneath. But since he has the experience and he's been to the playoffs before, Wentz hasn't been to the playoffs. See, we're not looking at that.
And you know what? Right when you said it made me think, because that's what I was saying about Wentz, that you guys would have had problems in the playoffs with Wentz because he would get there. You had one playoff type game and he lost it. He lost it. Yeah. But that was a good loss for you guys with Wentz. But now you have somebody coming in with playoff experience. It might hold up better for them.
Yeah,
it might hold up better for them.
I think they're fine because and another reason I think they're fine outside of he has experience, he's been there, the pressure. Now it's almost like there's no pressure because you won a division. You're probably 2 games away from getting the number 1 seed.
Well, no, I don't. Did they win a division even with that loss?
No, they won. Philly won against the Rams. Remember?
Oh,
yeah, they won the division.
No, but they lost against when Wentz went out, right?
No.
They still won?
That was the Rams game, the game we just watched Sunday. They beat the Rams.
Right.
That's the game Wentz went out.
Okay.
Yeah. So,
that's right, by 2 points.
Yeah, they're fine.
Yeah.
Just get these, like you're saying, get 2 games. They're fine, man. I think if they had to go on the road, that's where the problem would start. But if they get these 2 games, I don't see anything, a big deal.
All right. Eagles fans, there's hope.
Now, since we're speaking in that degree, who do you like to win the NFC South?
Realistically, I need for Atlanta to do their job when they play them the second time, sweep them.
Right.
If Atlanta sweeps them.
Oh, the Saints. If they sweep the Saints next
week.
Not this week, next week.
Yes, not this week. I'm talking in the future, but all we do is win out. Atlanta wins that game. We take the division in a perfect world. Right. If McCrown was still playing for the Jets, I think the Jets could have took him.
Yeah,
I think the Jets would have took him.
McNown, yes, I would have took him as well. I like Atlanta. I like them to win it. I think the Saints are going to get tripped up by Atlanta, and then that'll give them 5 losses. And then when they play you all at the end, they'll get their revenge. I think Atlanta takes the South with 11-5. And
so disrespectful.
One of them ain't gonna make it, man. Between the Saints and Carolina. It might be the Saints.
We play Atlanta, and we're gonna beat Atlanta worse than we beat them the last time.
Ooh, y'all hear that?
Yeah. Are y'all with me, Cali Cat Pack?
Wow.
Are y'all with me, Roaring Riot? We gonna win out. You heard it here first.
Well, I mean, you got a good shot. I would say that, but
hey, man,
I think Atlanta, that loss that they had against Minnesota was actually helpful.
If this football season has taught anybody anything, flip flop. What happened Monday night?
Oh yeah, Miami. I wasn't surprised at all.
Who was that masked man?
Oh yeah, Mr. Cutler.
There's been a rare Cutler sighting.
Yeah, and then watch him this week. And he's going to be terrible. Guess what they're going to say? Oh, that's because it's snowing. He's going to be terrible. If y'all pick him in your fantasy this week, something wrong.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't pick anybody going to Buffalo. Did you see that Buffalo game?
Oh, man.
Wow, I haven't seen that in a long time. It made me feel like, am I back in Milwaukee?
Yeah.
My goodness.
Yeah. Well, let's pick our games this week, man.
This week's games? Let's go. This week's games. Let's start with that Monday night. Denver.
Thursday tonight.
Yeah, Thursday night, exactly. Monday night. Excuse me, people. Broncos, Colts.
I think the Broncos, a little they're going to finish well. I think they'll finish 3 out of the last 4 games. So
yeah, I'm taking the Broncos too.
They're feeling strong.
Taking the Broncos too. Let's go to one of those regular games. Let's bring in what? Okay, the game that looks like that it has any meaning in that early game would be the Green Bay Carolina game.
Nah, man, nah. I want to pick Green Bay because of the Robo collarbone.
The reason why I went there is because Jets Saints. That's a run over. Right. Eagles Giants. That's another run over. There's no exciting games. Texans Jaguars.
No,
Ravens Browns.
We got like 2.
What?
Got 2.
No. For the morning game. Morning games.
No, we'll have nothing for the morning.
The Carolina Green Bay is the only significant one out there.
Well, okay. Well, it'll be a great, interesting game. Rodgers will look good, but
hey, do you think it's safe for me to put Jordy Nelson in?
Yeah, Jordy will do it. Everything.
I don't know. Normally when people play my team, I take them out because my defense is stout.
No. They're going to put up numbers. He's going to look like Rodgers. Just too little, too late.
Okay. So we both taking Carolina, safe to say?
Yeah.
Now, let's go to the late game, which this is a good game, Rams Seahawks.
That is the only game when it was time to turn them picks in yesterday, bro. I don't know. I had to split them up on my pages, man.
I was there, and I didn't split them up. I went to the 12th man, and I went to Russell. I don't think the Rams golf can overcome that. And I heard the coach say that he's going to give Gurley more touches, but I'm Seahawks. I took Seahawks. Both papers. I did 2 papers this week into the Seahawks.
You just kept them on both? Okay.
Yeah. Let's go to that night game, Cowboys-Raiders.
Cowboys, they're still alive. I almost was going to pick the Raiders because sometimes the Cowboys will throw some garbage at you.
That's crazy how we be thinking alike sometimes because I was the same way.
But I had to go with the Cowboys.
I had picked the Raiders at first, and then I went back last night and changed to the Cowboys. Yeah. Monday night.
Now, that's a very important game for you.
Very important game.
Tampa Bay at home to the Falcons. I don't think we're going to see what we saw this past Monday with a major upset. I think the Falcons, because there's too much turmoil going over there.
What in the perfect world, I picked Atlanta to win. But I want the Buccaneers to beat them.
Oh, yeah.
So we'll have that extra.
Yeah.
And then Atlanta has to come out fired up, and that would be really fired up to beat on the Saints.
Now, I'll tell you, I would have switched that pick if Mr. Patrick was playing instead of Winston. Mr. Fitzpatrick.
Wow. Yeah. Fitzpatrick is proven.
Yes.
Hey, Portis, how many more minutes do we have? Okay, good. Because I wanted to go through some more of these picks real quick.
You, man. If my man was playing, I would have did it. I would have picked him. Winston is terrible, bro. I don't know. He should be a backup. Period.
Winston?
Yes. Winston's terrible.
He hasn't been looking good this season.
He'll put up numbers.
But last season he was decent.
That was his best season last year.
Yeah, but you can't throw a man. If Mark Sanchez got a job, how are you going to put Winston as a backup? Maybe he's being mentored wrong.
Tell me a team Winston should start for outside of Tampa.
Winston should start for the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Keep going.
Winston could start for the Buffalo Bills.
No, that's debatable. Oh, hell no.
You don't think Winston can scramble?
And throw a pick when he do it.
Where do you think Eli will land next season?
Eli will be a giant. They'll bring more tools. They'll get him his offensive line together, the defense, and they need a running back. They blamed us on Eli. It's not. You got to remember he got 2 tackles missing, bro.
Oh, wide receivers.
No, he had 2 tackles missing too.
Yeah, but I was putting that on top. Okay. You said 2 tackles, wide receivers,
and no running back.
Sterling Shepard was his only wide receiver left, and he's been hurt the whole time.
No,
how do you blame a 2-time Super Bowl championship winner for something like that.
No.
How's any blame being put when all your wide receivers are gone?
Because this is their chance, the media, to pile up on him because they never thought he was that talented anyway. So now they get a chance to say, see, he wasn't that good.
I get it.
I'm not an Eli fan. I'm just observing what it clearly appears to be. You know what I mean?
Right.
That was a double negative. Clearly appears to be.
How do you feel about the Titans 49ers game? Because that was me when I was doing my picks. That's why I was
Titans all day. This Garoppolo luck thing he's doing, the 2 games in a row. Nah, man.
Look, people.
Titans got to have this game.
Look, people, you heard what PB said. Now, Garoppolo is the man in over there in the Bay.
I agree.
He's the man over there for the 49ers. He didn't come and start to lose games. He takes his game. And Carlos Hyde, the man you ever heard much about, that running game over there gets activated this week. You heard it here first. You heard what PB said. You heard what I said. And next week we gonna bring that back into focus. Garoppolo wins.
Garoppolo
by
2
10.
picks. Okay. These cats need Titans. If they lose this game, they might as well forget the division, and they're not going to the playoffs.
Okay. We have to talk about Patriots Steelers because that was another hard pick on the paper.
Oh, that's an easy one. Patriots, that's easy.
Because why, they don't lose 2 in a row?
Not only that, one of your best fantasy guys back, Grunt.
Yeah, he's back just in time. In one of my playoffs in Yahoo, it's the championship game, and I got Gronk starting.
Yeah, that's not a. I didn't even. That wasn't even difficult.
I split it.
No, I'm gonna tell you why. Now this is for those who try to do numerology or they do match certain events with certain events or match certain rhythms to get the answer. You know, like you say, 5 straight games this team has won, so they're going to win this one. You know what I mean? Every playoff team from last season, this is not a belief, it's a fact. Every one of them. Each playoff team that played each other this year, and they played each other in the previous playoffs, however it ended up in that playoffs, this season it ended up the same way. Green Bay played Atlanta in the playoffs, correct? Atlanta beat them. Green Bay played Atlanta this season. Atlanta won.
Okay.
Right? I mean, I can keep going, and I ain't never wrong. Seattle played Atlanta. Right?
Right.
And they got smashed. They went on the road. Atlanta went on the road Monday night, 3 or 4 weeks ago, played Seattle. Who won? Atlanta. New England played they didn't play Kansas City last year. New England played, was it who did New England play last year?
A lot of teams. I don't.
Before they got to Pittsburgh.
I don't remember.
Who did New England play?
What I can tell you is this, people.
Well, New England beat Pittsburgh, and they're gonna do it again.
I hear what he's saying, and like I said, I did 2 papers, and I picked New England on one, and the Steelers on the other. It was one of those games for me that was like, they both loaded, but you're going to be playing in Pittsburgh. I had to go both different ways.
One more. KC was at home to Pittsburgh in the playoffs.
Okay.
This year, at home to Pittsburgh. Who won? Pittsburgh. You know New England's not going to lose 2 in a row.
Okay.
Now, and they ain't going to lose to this team.
Speaking of what you just got to saying, going to a significant game, we got 2 Saturday games, Chargers-Chiefs.
Chargers win the division with this game right here.
I picked the Chargers too, but that's also a game that I split.
I thought about splitting it.
I split Chargers-Chiefs, Patriots-Steelers, and I split one more. I believe it was Dolphins-Bills.
There's no way. Buffalo, come please.
Okay.
Buffalo don't even have to have a quarterback.
Okay. Well, we would like to thank you guys for tuning in once again. We're going to try to make it out there this Sunday.
Yeah.
Cali Cat Pack. We got to bring a side. What you gonna make for us, BB, to bring?
But it's somebody's house.
I believe so. It's a big.
I thought it was a bar.
Well, last week was a bar that we weren't able to make it to. This week,
somebody's house. Oh man, I can hook everything up.
Thank you for tuning in.
I ain't bringing shit.
And we'll hope to see you guys here next week. We're gonna be on time Tuesday. Tune in to Blow the Whistle Sports with PB and Wayne Holloway. See you next week, people.
Extraordinary.